Washington for Big Ten softball. Should be a great fixture today between the Cornhuskers of the University of Nebraska and the University of Washington Huskies, celebrating their final home game of the regular season. My name is Scott Gladstone. Alongside me is former Husky All-American Brooke Nelson. And Brooke, as we take a look at the Big Ten standings, both these teams are in really good positioning. 2-2 coming in from Reimer. Gets on the end of it, pokes it out into right field, a base knock for Jordy Ball, and so the leadoff batter is aboard for the Huskers.
To change that momentum up a little bit here.
1-0, drops down the bunt. It'll come back to Reimer. She will throw overhand to first base. And DeBoer snags it. Sacrifice bunt, advances Ball into scoring position. So we've seen, obviously, considering Ball can play about half the outfield positions, that also helps. This pitch on the ground over towards third. Alvarez will field. Ball will have to hold up, and just in the nick of time, DeBoer is able to bring that one down. So that's a really productive out for Reimer and the Huskies, because Ball, Nebraska, Camden's in. The other Camden's in will be the number 9 spot in the lineup, playing second base.
Huge risk.
Gone first. 0-2, 2-out pitch coming in from Reimer to DiNardo. Miss. Ball gets aboard. Kuzak reaches on the infield single, but Reimer. Ball about to fire in her first pitch to Carroll. And it'll be slapped over to short charge by Kuzak for the first in time. Ball was absolutely electric, especially
left into the circle herself. But for Washington, really today, it's seeing the ball down, getting under that drop ball, and then if you're somebody that likes to hit the change, you're either going to have to sit it or you're going to have to stay through it.
7 now 2-0-8. The strikeout of Glad a moment ago. So hit the third, diving down to make the play as Bland recovers, throws, and in the nick of time gets out to Bower. What a recovery from Bland as Ball goes 1-2-3 in the first. We got
behind your pitcher, Morgan Reimer, gonna force ground balls today.
It's a high pop up into shallow center field. Mazzola calls off. Everybody else makes the snag for out number 1. 2-2. Swung on this one's decent contact out to left field, and in left center, it's Carroll that corrals it. You mentioned that breeze. Just got caught up there a little from Omaha. 3-2, 2-out kid from Reimer. Over to short, fielded the throw across the diamond is in time to get out Bacon, and Reimer works the 1-2-3 inning. The Huskies will get.
And now rounding out her career here in the purple and gold.
Swing and a miss. Another strikeout for Ball as she punches down Flores. 1 gone, bottom of the second. Alvarez comes to the plate now. We also have Bubke do a
roll and just really owning it.
1-2 pitch coming in from Ball to Alvarez. Hits it well, but it's caught right at short off a couple hops by Kuzak, who fires across the diamond. Bacon has it for out number 2. 5 up, 5 down.
And so we've seen Ball have quite incredible physical endurance, but also mental endurance in the circle for the Huskers this season.
2-2. Called strike 3. And Ball beelines to the dugout. Another 1-2-3 frame.
That rise ball, we saw it last inning, spinning through the zone, getting some chases.
This one swung into shallow left field down for a base knock. Leadoff single by the number 9 batter, and up steps Jordy Ball. It's the University of Washington. She goes down in the 3rd inning, and all that hype, and you get nothing to show for it as it's a quick 4-pitch walk to Ball. 2 on with no outs here in the bottom, or in the top of the 3rd.
Sin started every game this year over at 3rd.
1-1, back there, the throw to 3rd to get 1, the throw across, not in time. Tried to be able to get the rare, how fast she can run. Leads the team in steals. This one hit over to second, and they're just gonna take the 1 at first. Really a tough play for Bokey to try and flip it any other way. So the runners advance to second and third from Reimer to Hannah Kamenzen. three. Hometown kid, or relatively speaking, hometown kid getting to come here and play as this one's soft in the air, foul territory, caught by Bland. 1 pitch, 1 out for ball. For 1 home run, 18 RBIs this season. And this one's hit on the ground over to first. Taking it herself will be Bacon. And there is 2 pitches, 2 outs. And you got to think the MO right now for Mazzola.
Yeah, on one side of the ball for the Huskers, they're getting on, but they've already left 4 on base today. And for the Huskies, unable to get anybody on yet today.
And that's exactly what it is. Mazzola more than happy to throw that bat.
Carroll here needing to see the ball down, staying through a drop ball.
Runner's going to throw into second. Got her. Mazzola caught for just the 2nd time this season. Thanks, Byron Breadwell, 5, 6, and 7. Due up as this one softly into left field. So the Huskers haven't really put a good lick on a ball yet, but they've got a couple just simple kind of text transfers and everything else.
Yeah, certainly you never wish injury upon any player, but as injury happens.
Throw down to second, safe at second. It was called a ball.
No one wishes injury upon anyone, or you can pick up your boots and get moving and work with the cards that you're dealt.
3-2, it'll be a ball outside. So once again, Reimer's going to find herself just like last inning. First and second. Corners are pinched in hard right here as this one goes up into the sky in left field. Carroll eventually comes forward and grabs it. That is the perfect situation for the Huskies. He gets an out on the board. 0-2, 1 out. Runners on first and second, 0-0 game as we stand. And this one into right field. Stop sign at third base. She hit it too hard, and it zipped into the glove of Flores very quickly.
From sneaking by Jaden Glab and a run coming across.
This one hit on the ground, and it's going to get under the glove of the shortstop Pesce. Green light to send the runner home. The throw's not in time. It's a 2 RBI single from Lauren Kamenzen, and it will be scored as an error to Pesce. And a pretty rough spot to not be able to come up with that play, as it's 2. And now a big swing from Jordy Ball. This one's back to the track, and it is gone. Jordy Ball, a 3-run blast, and after a 2-run error, scores the first runs of the contest for the Cornhuskers. It is Jordy Ball that puts a huge punch into the jaws of the
pitch. This pitch on the inner half of the plate and sending that thing out to left center field certainly feels good when you're the one dealing in the circle, helping yourself out. Volkstein.
1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. First batter, this one floated an awkward spot, and it's going to die when it hits the dirt. So Alvarez will have no time to make the throw, and that one was just the worst possible spot because Ramona Rhonda Ravel, first year of softball all the way back in 1976, and Ravel started her career here as a player in 1981. As there's a swing and a miss, the first out that Ramuno has received is a punch out in the stadium today. A couple youth teams coming out, and as this is a swing and bunt right back to the pitcher, going to be a routine play for Ramuno. The Cornhuskers strike first thanks to Jordy Ball. Solidified herself as a cog in this Husky lineup.
Yeah, certainly she's had great experiences in the NWAC, being the player of the year, but now she's figured out how to level up her game at the D1 level. Jordy Ball's changeup Friday night.
And it's ball 4. That's a gutsy at-bat by Glab to be able to hold off of that 2-strike pitch. Just a second.
This is the matchup you love to see, you want to see if you're a softball fan all across the country.
Swung on, high fly ball to right center field, moving over and being able to make the grab is the right fielder, and Hannah Kamenzind at the University of Washington. Swung on, the first hit of the ball game is off the bat of Flores for the Huskies, and it is 2 on with 2 outs here.
A runner in scoring position, 2 on.
Swung on to shallow center field, didn't get the best read on it, but Hill is able to make the catch for out number 3. So Ball allows her first hit of the... Olivia DiNardo up at the plate right now, 1 for 2. Called strike 3. Whew. A little swagger in the step from Ramuno too. Basically, and obviously the big fixture, the greatest setting in college football, Husky Stadium, which is essentially right next to this one. This one's heading hard toward left center, backing up, looking off the wall. Carroll will play it off the wall, throwing to second, not in time. So it's a double by Abby Squire, 1 out in a row. So crazy. 4 arms that have pitched a lot and have pitched really well for UW. As this one sky high to left. Backing up is Carroll to the fringes of the track, makes the grab. And there's 2 gone.
Hats off of Jordy Ball, continuing to learn.
This one heading hard towards right field, backing up, trying to make the play, and doing so is Flores on the run. The 6-year senior is able to snag it. This is inside, leadoff walk there by Bubke. Charity Savatasi now will step up to the plate. Savatasi is 3 for 5 this series. To go in, hit a game-winning 3 or something when you haven't played all game. You can't just walk onto a field and do something like that. Just scrapes a piece of that. Going to be a tough play for Ball, but she is more than able to make it, and she makes it look so easy. She plays.
Husky fans happy that they didn't get it.
2-2. Swing and a miss. So in the end, Ball is able to win that battle. And sometimes it just seems inevitable that.
For Mazzola, rest of the infield pretty straight up.
1-2, swings on it right to first, and Bacon will field and tap herself. So the Huskies get the leadoff batter aboard, but can't do anything with.
In the words of Heather Tarr.
Swung on into right field. Now coming forward is Flores and makes the grab, out number 1. Ramuno still on the mound right now. That was Kamenzind that flied out. Pitch coming in to her. Swung on to left center. Similar spot she sent the last one, and she sends it over the fence again. A 2-home run game for Jordy Ball, as she has hit her 17th home run of the season, and it's 6-0 Cornhuskers. Sky and did not come down.
Such a simple swing, able to get under and on time this pitch. This pitch by Ramuno, too much plate, and Ball taking advantage of the hitter's pitch and extending her lead for her Huskers.
Her number of strikeouts is equal with number of hit by pitches, as this is going to be a simple fly out to left there for Samantha Bland. I mean, she's got over 150 plate appearances, about 100 around the conference. This one hit into shallow left, just not able to get to it, and it's down for a base knock for Cusack.
Yeah, I feel like Ball's got my vote for Player of the Year. I think Lindsey Grine from Oregon has got my vote. Obviously coming home, Olivia DiNardo on deck, another transfer having connections.
And that's through the right side of the infield. Going from first to third is Cusack. And now runners on the corners with 2 outs here in the top of the 6th inning. Top of the 6th. And this one swung on, decent piece of hitting, but Flores will just have to take a couple steps to her right and make the catch for out number 3. DiNardo flies out to end the inning, but Jordy Ball once again sends one over the outfield fence. It's her set.
On a couple more as they work through the 3rd time through the lineup.
Swung and scraped a piece of it, and just in the nick of time gets to first. Did not scrape a piece of it. Swung, struck out, but it's
deficit. So if I'm this Washington offense, I'm trying to see how many hitters can we get up to the plate? How many pitches can we force Jordy Ball to throw?
Called, strike 3. And it's the ball inside, a 4-pitch walk. Allows DeBoer to reach, and the Huskies might have their best offensive chance of.
Huskies on senior day.
This one hit, going to be an awkward hop over to third, and just in the nick of time, the ball is flipped from Kuzak to Bland. That's a great defensive play for a 6'5" fielder's choice.
Get her swing off on.
Yeah, especially outs at a premium right now. Huskies only have 4 to work with. Make it 3 to work with. It's a swing and a miss and another strikeout for Jordy Ball, who continues to sizzle through this Washington. This one popped up in the air. Alvarez looking at it, but it's the shortstop and Peshek that makes the play. Should say that Craig is in center field now.
Job of taking the pitches in the river. They're forcing Ramuno to work.
Yes, once again, Bredwell comes up just short to the warning track. And a tough over.
Had 3 pitchers with 10+ wins. Was in 2012.
As this one hit to center field, and it's good for out number 3. The Huskies need 6 in the bottom of the 7th.
You're in Seattle.
A one is swung on to shallow right field. Camenzind has a beat on it, and Camenzind makes the play. Out number 1, and in the spring in Seattle, but enough to rile the troops for this one, as it's going to be grabbed, and the throw to first is in time by Camenzind as Bacon snabs it, and the Huskies are down to their last out. The 2-2. Swing and a miss, and this might do it if the throw to first is in time, which it is not. And it was not on target. And so we will see one more batter as Pesh.
For this new group, but I think that they're going to be a force to be reckoned with as they continue to grow and get more comfortable with each other.
All 4. And Ava Carroll will get a last chance. It's one of those moments where the 0-2, Ball trying to end it. And she does. A swing and a miss as Jordy Ball puts on a clinic today, offensively and in the circle. Jordy Ball, 11 strikeouts. And, I mean, Brooke, this series was back and forth on Friday. We saw that. Obviously, the Huskies jumped out to the